So let's get started, maybe little by little. We are going to keep it very informal today, and hopefully I'm going to speak about the matters that are actual to you. And maybe if you feel like, please share your opinions in the chat. If you have any questions, actually, please feel free to ask them. Basically, we wanted the questions to be asked at the end of the session, but please feel free to just drop them into the chat, and Stein is there to pick them up. And if we have time, I'm going to address these questions at during the Q&A. If not, I'm going to reach out to you after the webinar, and we will speak calmly one-to-one, if that works for you. All right, so just for you to know that we are recording, which means that by tomorrow you should be receiving the recording of this webinar. You are muted, so any kind of noise can be around you. Don't worry, you're not going to ruin anything here. The important thing is that that you stayed connected. And of course, as I mentioned, the questions. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Alex. I am in charge of solutions for independent properties mostly in the EMEA region, but yeah, I really welcome our guests from the Americas and from the Asia Pacific region. Great to have you indeed, and let's go. So to continue introductions, some credentials about Lighthouse. So probably first off, you know that we have been rated #1 for 5 consecutive years by Hotel Tech Report. You can check that. This is amazing, and this is probably great testimony to what the entire team has been doing. We're really privileged and really humbled by these awards. Lighthouse is the leading commercial platform right now. We work in travel and hospitality industry, and we are famous for our first in industry data set, for our great interface, and our unparalleled customer support. We are also quite famous for as newsmakers, so bear with us. This year we have some really good news for you. So we are here to basically transform the complexity of data and all the data points into confidence, into the hoteliers' confidence, by providing very user-friendly tools, very user-friendly, quite simple tools to maximize your revenue and minimize your efforts. So this is basically what it's all about. We are present in over 180 countries, and over 70,000 properties trusted us. Rated #1 platform in the last 5 years by Hotel Tech Report, and I'm happy and I'm happy and proud to say that 98% of our users rate our service as great. All right, so what are we going to speak about today? Today we're going to talk a little bit about money, about expense, and what the inefficient distribution strategy can cost a hotel. You, of course, probably know about it from your own experience, but it's great just to call it out and share with other people, other professionals. We are going to speak about creating the perfect distribution strategy, what it consists of, the optimal channels for that distribution strategy is key. We'll touch base on 6 tips to manage those channels like a pro, And we're going to speak about gold, about direct bookings, something everybody is trying to get as much as possible of. And payment less commission fees. And then if we have time, we'll have a Q&A. If we don't have time for that, just feel free to drop your questions into the chat box below, and I will answer you directly after the webinar. Right, let's go. Okay, so how expensive can be the inefficient distribution strategy? So basically, the rule of thumb here is of course the more channels you have, the better, because it gives you bigger visibility, and it gives you more bookings and more revenue. Okay, just one sec. I have a minor technical problem here. I just need to find my presentation again. There we go. Okay. Yes, so the more the channels, the more the visibility, the more bookings, the higher the revenue. As a tech company, as a hotel tech, travel tech company, we sit on a lot of data, and we can pull any kind of data. And according to our data, it looks like if you're just using one platform like Booking.com, you're missing out on 46% of your potential, of your booking potential, right? If you're using Booking.com and a direct engine on your website, you still have about over 1/4 to go. And if you use Booking.com, Expedia, and direct booking engine, there is still about 16% gap. So basically, from my perspective, from my experience, quite many independent hotels, they have this set of channels. And at this point, I would like to ask you, how many channels are you currently using? If you could just share it with us, you can see it on your screens. So you can just vote on your screen, and we'll see. It's quite interesting to see the results distribution. I'm not going to give you any more comments here because I would not like to influence your votes. All right. Okay. Right. So we're back. Stein, if we could have some results visible, but by some time, Stein is going to publish. All right. Okay. Very well. So most of the participants here are using 3 to 4 channels, which is quite logical, and more than 6 channels are used by 23%. That's also is quite a consistent number. Well, anyways, let's take a look at what the best mix maybe could look like. As I told you, like the most typical maybe conversation with independent properties, during the most typical conversation, I would hear that the hotel is using a booking engine, Booking.com and Expedia, and but is there any room for improvement? Indeed. And here we go. So let's just list, to be systematic, what can be done, what kind of channels can be used in order to reach as much revenue as possible here. So international channels, of course, it's bigger reach, but the commissions costs can be quite high, depending on the country, depending on the market. You know it best. Local channels, they can help you target more the audience and pay a little bit less commissions. And then direct booking channels, which we all like so much. This would be the optimized website and booking engine, so they can help you achieve the average of 38% of bookings. And of course here, apologies. And of course here, our tip is that you can focus. It's useful to focus on maximizing your net revenue per available room, also known as net RevPAR, to get the best results. How about creating the perfect distribution strategy? So, of course, there are two sides to this. It's that there's no such thing as a perfect as a general perfect distribution strategy, and the other side is that it's creative. You can try things, you can optimize, you can try opportunities and optimize the distribution mix to fit your property and to make it as profitable as possible. So what can we see here? What opportunities can we see here? So of course, it makes sense to start with increasing your online visibility. We have to reach to as many potential guests as possible and drive more bookings. Optimizing occupancy and revenue and profit, of course, should be in place, and finding the right balance between OTAs and direct bookings. Okay, so once all these elements are in place, this is something that helps you build a profitable and sustainable business in mid and long term. So let's take a look at the variety of different types of channels. We already kind of touched base that. So the first off are direct channels that help you to avoid paying the commissions. They, of course, have their own limitations as to coverage, but this is something definitely worth of investing to time and money, your resources. Indirect channels, well, living in 2025, we can't imagine our world without it anymore. It's Booking.com, Expedia, Airbnb, any kind of platforms, global platforms, but they come at a cost, and that cost could be 15 to 30% per booking, plus other, let's say, conditions they may ask you to follow. Meta search platforms, these are the platforms that actually, let's say, repost, they display the pricing from OTAs and direct channels, and they just redirect their traffic to your website, or, well, depending on your distribution strategy. Some properties prefer to not to have a website, which in our opinion is an opportunity to have one, but instead they have a Booking.com profile or Expedia profile, etc. So we all know those meta search platforms like Google Hotels, Kayak, Trivago, TripAdvisor, etc. GDS systems, of course, depending on the market, it can be a big deal. It can be huge. Please, if anyone relies on GDS or wholesalers or tour operators, please feel free to call it out in the chat. We normally have this kind of, well, the hotels that rely a lot on wholesalers and traditional tour operators in Greece, in some Scandinavian countries. So some markets, they can be quite traditionally tied up to these channels. But anyway, the important idea is to have all these four types of channels in mind, and dependent, of course, on the type of product you offer and on your marketing mix, being able to employ these channels to a certain degree. So what would the optimal channels look like? It, of course, everything starts with the customer, like in any business, right? So our tip here would be to come up with guest personas. It's a very popular method to be able to describe your customer and to be able to have those maybe benchmarks to be able to adjust your product and your distribution channels to those guest personas, right? So if we're talking about younger travelers, they are probably mostly budget conscious travelers that prefer the known OTAs. Business travelers, they traditionally rely on GDS, Amadeus, Sabre, etc., and corporate booking platforms like Navan, HRS. Local staycation guests, they probably already know you to a certain extent, and you know them. You probably target them via direct booking campaigns, via social media, maybe through some geo-targeting, etc. If you have your own recipe, please share it with us in the chat box. And families, well, families is probably the most traditional travelers. They prefer all-in-one for their locations, but again, probably depends on the generation, right? Younger generations, they are more into booking everything via large OTAs rather than more mature travelers. They prefer to use mostly traditional travel agencies. Right, so the idea here is to find the best match depending on what kind of guest personas you normally have at your property. And of course, you can, those guest personas can differ depending on the time of the year. And yeah, you can use a mix of big and specialized websites to reach out to those kind of personas. Any questions about personas here? Any comments, perhaps? All right, let's continue. Okay, so we prepared something for you here. As a channel manager, as a channel manager provider, we have something in stock. So you can explore the OTA directory per business type with us. You can see Stein sending you the links if you are unable to use the QR codes. Please feel free to click on the links in the chat box or use these QR codes. And we invite you to explore Marketplace for more OTAs. Lighthouse Channel Manager integrates with. This way, it will allow you to, of course, spread your audience. Okay, I'll be moving on. Please, if you need to access this data, these resources, please feel free to click on the links in the chat box. All right, so what OTAs are we talking about? Most popular global OTAs are listed here. Among them, there are Booking.com, Expedia, Agoda, Airbnb, Rakuten, Trip.com, etc. And maybe there are some niche and regional OTAs that can be of interest to you. Hostelworld, Traveloka, Ticket.com, eDreams.io. So if any of them are relevant to you, also please feel free to learn more scanning the QR code at the bottom right corner. Okay, so from these solutions, let's skip to 6 tips that we could share with you to manage these the channels I just mentioned professionally. So first off, use a channel manager, use a good channel manager, and of course, Lighthouse offers one. It saves your time, it reduces your manual errors, like mismatched prices, right? It helps you to avoid overbookings. unpleasant experience. It increases your visibility, as we mentioned previously, and it provides you with centralized reporting, and it can help you to be better in your future operations. Number 2 would be easy room updates in one click. So everything is easy here. Everything should be user-friendly. So you can put changes simply, update prices. You can bulk update prices. You're much less likely to make mistakes, and you can run your management more smartly. Of course, automatic price adjustments. You can like set up one rate and then program the rest of the rates to price the rest of the rates around it. It works the same with different room types and with different rates. So this is extremely useful as well. It's quickly, and then it only works for you, giving you more free time. We have an amazing tool called Pricing Manager. If you're familiar with it, please let me know. If you're not, basically what it is about, it integrates with your PMS and your channel manager. It scans your competition several times a day, and it updates its price and recommendations on a daily basis, and basically does your pricing work for you. So it eliminates the need for you to carefully track or to make time for tracking the pricing across your competition set. It does it for you automatically. It takes into account lots of different criteria, like sold out levels, normal pricing of this concrete competitor of this certain competitor for this arrival date, price increases, price decreases. And if it integrates with your PMS, it also tracks your occupancy rates, your OTB. So it is also taken into account, right? So feel free to use this together with our channel manager, because they, of course, integrate. Integrate with a PMS and reservation manager. So your PMS and our PMS and reservation manager integrate seamlessly with a number of, our channel manager integrates seamlessly with a number of PMS. You can see some of them here. The list is longer. So if you would like to know if your current PMS integrates with our channel manager and with our pricing manager, please feel free to send us a request and we'll look at it together. And finally, it's useful to evaluate your channel performance to see where your revenue is coming from. Okay, so that basically gives you the opportunity to make the best data-driven decisions and to prioritize one channels and maybe think of changing other channels for other ones and keep your channel mix healthy. All right, so now let's talk about the goal that I mentioned at the beginning, how to increase the number of direct bookings. And here we would like to ask you a question first about your direct bookings rate. So just if you could tell us what your direct booking percentage is, we would appreciate it. And it would be quite interesting to take a look at it and bear that in mind. It's also great I believe, for the participants to have the visibility over the industry, not just seeing them or the hotels around them. Okay, if we have any results. All right. So most of the participants have up to 20% of direct bookings. This also looks like standard, the industry standard for the independent properties. I'm happy to see that there are participants, that there are people on this webinar who have over 40% of direct bookings. Amazing, really, congratulations. We're ready to go further. All right. This is probably a weird question, why you should focus on generating more direct bookings. Of course, it's about the cost. And secondly, it's about the relationship, because with direct bookings, of course, you can communicate with your customers directly. You can get their data, you know them much better, and they are loyal to you, not to a third-party provider. So again, in every single sense, the more direct bookings, the more the profit. According to our data, we think that a healthy balance would be 30-70 direct bookings to OTA bookings. How can you generate more direct bookings? It's, of course, making your website more highly convertible and attach a booking engine to your website, right? There are reasons to that. High conversion of the website is bringing you more direct bookings. How to do it? You have to have the interface should be easy and mobile friendly. Today, it's really important. Beautiful photos, live rates, and rate box, of course, should be there. SEO, and of course, don't forget to share your reviews. And with the right booking engine, the user experience is also working for more direct bookings. Again, mobile friendliness. It should be loading fast. It should be user friendly. It should be easily understood, and it should reflect the real-time availability. So this would be an example of how you adapt the rate box in your booking engine. So the booking engines should have the same design with your website, and this plus the rate box should have all the perks it has there. Make sure that you compare your direct pricing with your OTA prices. List the benefits, and make your property sexy with photos. This is something that our own booking engine provides you with quite smoothly. Okay, so how do you improve your direct booking experience on the website? So as I mentioned, it should look on the booking engine. So as I mentioned, the booking engine should look like home, same colors, same logo as your website. Be clear in room descriptions. People want to see as many details as possible. You probably know that. You have to be careful there, of course. But use ChatGPT. It does all the heavy lifting for you in terms of copywriting. Perfect pictures are a must. Don't overload it, and make sure that they are good quality. Make sure to have deals and packages available. Again, I will repeat, use Pricing Manager by Lighthouse to know exactly when to use dynamic pricing, all the advantages of dynamic pricing, to know exactly when you can go higher and when you want to go more modest. Secure payments. We at Lighthouse, we also provide you with Payment Manager, which offers you multiple payment options, and they are all secured. And of course, automated emailing. This is also a part of our infrastructure of our PMS and Channel Manager. We are right now talking about Channel Manager, so it can send automated emails to our guests, which also saves your time and improves your guest experience with your property with Lighthouse. So this would be an example of package, pictures, and amenities per room that I mentioned previously. All right, so what do, what you don't do? Good booking engine and rate box should be in place. So the direct bookings this way can be increased to 38%, which is a bit over 30% mentioned previously. And yeah, rate box with clear pricing boosts confidence. So Phil, yeah, just use it, go for it. If you don't have it, we can provide you with it, no problem. And this way you will be able to increase your desired direct bookings. All right, before we finish, I just wanted to share a couple of testimonials with you, and maybe to summarize everything that's just been said. So there are there are four takeaways probably, right, that from this presentation that we would like you to take with you. So be everywhere, be at least on 5 different booking sites or platforms, find the right channels, make sure to create the personas and adjust channels to those personas, your channel strategy, more like. Focus on the right mix, so at least 30% direct bookings, and focus on your net RevPAR, as we mentioned previously, and automate your distribution. This will save you time. Use a centralized platform to automate your pricing and availability, all under one roof. This is something that Lighthouse successfully provides independent hoteliers with, and this way you can successfully compete with other independent properties and with bigger properties with chains as well. So this is again what Lighthouse infrastructure for independent properties is right now. So we invite you to start your free trial. I will be waiting for, yes, thank you, Stein. Here, if you want us to contact you and for us to look together how exactly our platform can help your property to get more bookings, to be more efficient, to be more in line with dynamic pricing in your area, please feel free to leave your request here, vote, and we will be reaching out to you. And in the next several days, we can fix a video call and look in a totally personalized way at your property and see what exactly, how exactly we can help you to get the best mix of the best distribution mix, and to exploit to the best of the dynamic pricing, right? So before we finish, again, I just wanted to get this to the screen and remind you what Lighthouse is. It's that we are here with the most diverse and trusted data set in the industry. We're powered by AI, which is used responsibly. We have the best customer support in the industry. And finally, we have a simple platform all under one roof that can help your property to be more successful and for you ultimately to have a better quality of life. All right. On that note, I see that I used a little bit more time that I should have. If you have any questions, again, please feel free to put them in the chat box. I will be reaching out to you directly. And thank you so much. It's been a pleasure to have each and every one of you, and have a lovely season. Be well.